and welcome to December in New York City, to Vlogmas in New York City. This is episode 1 and today we are going to be exploring all the holiday windows. I would say that the holiday windows on Fifth Avenue are probably the most iconic ones in the whole world. We are starting on Fifth Avenue and 59th Street with the Dior store that's right behind me, and we're gonna walk down Fifth Avenue until 49th Street, which is where SAKS Fifth Avenue is located. So that's our plan for today. I'm gonna be sharing some facts behind these holiday windows, like the themes, who created them, how they work on them, in case you are interested. I'm also gonna be leaving more information down below in the description box in case you wanna go ahead and read more about them. But I feel like if you come to New York City at some point between the last few days of November and the first few days of January, you really need to walk down Fifth Avenue. It is crazy packed with tourists from all around the world, but that is for a reason. Really, it is the place to be during this season, during this time of the year. Even if you're not shopping, just looking at these holiday windows is one of the best activities that you can do in New York City. So now that we know our plan for today, for this first episode of Vlogmas in New York City, of December in New York City. Hi, my name is Flor. I live and work here in New York, and I love creating content around life in the city, showing you different neighborhoods, different areas, different activities, things to do and explore. I usually post videos once a week or once every 2 weeks. So if you're still not subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you can get notified of every time I upload a new video. And I suggest you also go ahead and follow me on Instagram as Pereira, as you're going to see right here, because I'm posting holiday content over there as well. And I'm also doing weekly giveaways for the whole month of December, so you really can't miss that. Now, with our introduction out of the way, let's go out and let's explore. Let's go. To the second stop of our walking tour through the holiday windows of Fifth Avenue, and it's of course Bergdorf Goodman. This is one of the few remaining big department stores here in New York City, and I feel like when Bergdorf's opens its holiday windows at the end of November, that's like the official open of the holiday windows. They're usually the last ones, and they cover them with curtains right before opening, and when they do, it's like the whole of Fifth Avenue is transformed. And this year is a very special year because they're celebrating the 200 years of Fifth Avenue, and their windows, as you have probably seen, are a celebration of Fifth Avenue and New York City. So you see all the street signs of the city. You also see one window dedicated to the park, the green one right behind me. You also see another window dedicated to taxis. It's an actual taxi. They brought it from a junkyard in Brooklyn or Queens, I'm not exactly sure. Those are sirens, yes. yes, this is still a very real vlog. And there's another window dedicated to the pets of New York. You probably know that New Yorkers love their dogs, so there's a whole window of them. And I love how there's also a window dedicated to the libraries, another one dedicated to the fashion, the shopping on Fifth Avenue. I don't want to use the word iconic so much because I'm guilty of that, but I really love the holiday windows this season. I feel like they're always so beautiful and they employ so many artists to create them. But this one's in particular, celebrating New York City, celebrating Fifth Avenue. I feel like they are probably my favorite ones of all the ones that I've seen from Bergdorf Goodman. I just love when New York City celebrates New York City, you know? It's like so perfect, so like full circle. So really beautiful. If you are in the area, of course, you need to come. If not, this is going to be your trip through New York City and through Fifth Avenue. We need to get going because we have our next stop right over here. You've probably seen this everywhere. And yes, we're going to talk about that next.
December again, I can't believe it. Whatever happened to...
Okay, so we made a slight detour here. We're now on 57th Street between Fifth Avenue and Madison Avenue, but I think it's totally worth it. On this side of the streets, you have some stores like Burberry. Right next to it, we have Miu Miu, and right next to that, we have Chanel that has a beautiful Christmas tree. But I think that the most important one and the one store that you definitely need to visit this season is, of course, a new Louis Vuitton store. It opened less than a month ago. Their flagship store is actually on the corner of 57th Street and Fifth Avenue. It's the one covered in travel trunks, but they're doing a remodel. I was actually inside the store. They told me they're working on the remodel for 7 years. 7 years sounds like a lot. So they have now moved to this new location. And I feel like even though it's like not technically decked out for the holidays, it's a store that you need to visit. I always say this, even if you're not buying anything, it doesn't matter. You can still go inside the store, look at all the beautiful bags, look at all the beautiful art inside the store. They also have a cafe on the top floor. They also sell chocolate. It is really, really beautiful. Don't you ever like feel shy or embarrassed, even if you're not spending a single dollar. Go inside, look at the bags, look at the beautiful art, and just have fun. We're now going back to Fifth Avenue because there's still some stores that we definitely need to visit. So let's go.
Listening to the sound from some street crier, caroling through the air, and the smell of the big Christmas tree in the square. Here comes the Christmas spirit.
beautiful stores and holiday windows across New York City and Fifth Avenue. But if I had to choose my favorite, it will for sure be Cartier. Cartier. I'm gonna say Cartier, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I feel like every single year they have the most beautiful decorations, and this is why I love them. It's because they're minimal, they're elegant, they always have a theme. This time around it's like very galaxy or cosmic, but they had hot air balloons in the past, they had a big bow. I don't know, there's something about the red and the gold that I also really love. So for sure this is just my favorite store, my favorite decorations. I would like to know, out of all the ones that I showed you, which one is your favorite? Let me know down below in the comments. So we have arrived to our last stop for this video, which is SAKS Fifth Avenue, which is right behind me over there. And I feel like there's a lot to unpack here. So first of all, what are the holiday windows this time around? So since SAKS is turning 100 years old, this year what they did is to honor lots of the designers, the houses, the brands that they sell at their store. So you'll see windows dedicated to Prada, to Carolina Herrera, things like that, which I think is beautiful. But personally, I would say that the one that they did last year with Dior was my absolute favorite. But something that I also wanted to mention is that even though it's their big century celebration, there's something missing, and that is the annual SAKS Holiday Lights Show. That is something that happened, I think, every couple minutes, like every 10 or 15 minutes after 5 or 6 p.m. And the whole store would light up. There are 5, 6, 7 floors, all covered in lights, music playing out of the speakers. It was something beautiful and wonderful, and something that I feel like we all were looking forward to throughout the year, because it's not something that only the tourists that come to New York City for the season appreciate, but I feel like also as a local, it's something that I really like and that I enjoy. In a way, it makes you feel like the magic of the holiday is here. But unfortunately, this year they announced that due to budget constraints, they were not doing it, which is very sad. Not gonna lie, I'm sad about it. I was really looking forward to that. Nonetheless, I feel like this is a stop that you must make if you're ever in New York City during the holiday season, walking down Fifth Avenue. And of course, right across the street, we have Rockefeller Center. Rockefeller Center has the most beautiful, amazing tree, but we're not going to be touring that today. We're going to be seeing that on one of my upcoming episodes of December in New York City. And the tree, at the time that I'm filming this, is not even lit up yet. They're doing it tomorrow. So it's still not at its prime. We have to wait a couple more days. So that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, that you liked it. Actually, I don't know if you remember, but if you were watching my VLOGMAS series last year, the first episode was similar to this one, walking down Fifth Avenue and showing you all the holiday windows, all the decorations. And that episode actually ended up being the most popular out of all my VLOGMAS videos, out of the 12 ones that I did last year. So I thought, you know what, we're doing the same this year. You know what they say, if ain't broken, don't try to fix it. Well, I'm doing that. And maybe some of this video is similar to what we saw last year, but the holiday windows change every single season, so it's never the same. And also this time around, I wanted to look more into the designers and what they were thinking and the ideas and the inspiration for their windows. windows. So that's what I try to do and bring more information, more insights, more behind the scenes for you to know more about the holiday windows, of course. I really hope you liked this video. If you liked it, I think that you are definitely going to love my 12 days of Vlogmas that I did last year. I'm gonna link day 1, which is the one of the holiday windows, and the whole playlist down below in the description box in case you wanna go ahead, you wanna watch it. This time around, I'm only doing 3 episodes of December in New York City, of Vlogmas in New York City. Might talk about the whys later on the series or maybe at the beginning of next year. But if you watch my first video of this year, you probably know the reasons behind it. But I still wanted to show you all watching through the screen and maybe watching from different parts of the world the joy of the holidays here in New York City, something that I really look forward to. You already know I love when it's cold, when it's almost winter, seeing all these lights, all these decorations. It's really something that I cherish, and that even when I didn't live in New York City, I wanted to see all the photos, all the videos, everything, because it is something that I enjoy. So I really hope you like this video. If that is the case, of course, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Yes, I just put my gloves on while I was talking because I was freezing. Definitely let me know down below in the comments which of these holiday windows was your favorite. If you saw the video from last year or if you're seeing it after this video, let me know if you prefer some of the windows of last year, of 2023, or the ones of 2024, and why. I would love to know that. I always look and reply to every single comment, so it really means a lot when you leave a comment. And if you like this video, of course, go ahead, share it with someone that you think might like this video as well, someone that loves Christmas and the holidays in New York City. Send them the link to this video. And finally, don't forget to go ahead, follow me on Instagram as Pereira, as you're going to see right here, because I'm doing weekly giveaways throughout the month of December. That is it. I will see you on the next one. Bye!